Caution, sound may be too high.
Yes. I'm going to review the questions I gave to the people that I interviewed, my interviewees. I interviewed 2 teachers that wanted to stay anonymous. The questions I asked were, 1. In the years of being a school teacher, have they ever had a student that was pregnant or was becoming a father? If so, how did they handle the situation? Did their schoolwork become affected? Did they graduate? Did they attend college? 2. What was the health education like when you were attending high school? Did the class teacher teach safe sex and pregnancy? 3. Do you believe health education is needed? Why or why not? 4. What was the difference in my schoolwork, Azalea Brown, at school? Did I change in any way during the week? My first teacher said that he did have a couple of students. One was a girl and she was pregnant, and she was a freshman when her boyfriend was a senior. And she's doing fine now, she has kids, and she's not with the father anymore. The second student was a boy, and he is doing fine as well. The first time she encountered a student that was pregnant was her TA the first year she started teaching. And the TA told her she told the teacher that she was pregnant first, and then she went to the family. She had a lot of support, and so she's doing great now. And she's gone to college, and her son is apparently her son is doing really well at UCR right now. For the first teacher that I interviewed, he had said that his health education was not good at all. They were kind of just shown films, and that was basically it. For my other teacher, she went to Catholic schools growing up. And so when she received health education, sexual education at school, it was based on abstinence. They didn't teach you about safe sex, they didn't teach you about condoms, birth control. It was just, you need to stay a virgin until you get married, which is what the belief is in the Catholic Church. My first teacher said that I acted different, that I wasn't as focused as I usually would be at school, that I kind of looked like I was daydreaming and I was tired. And my second teacher said that I just had to go to the bathroom a lot. So I also interviewed a teen parent that I personally know because they are my cousin. The questions I had prepared for them was, when did you have your child? How old is he/she? What grade were you in? Did you take a health course at school? Explain what your health class was like. Did your health class address safe sex and pregnancy prevention? How did having a child affect your social life? Were you treated differently by your peers, teachers, people in social settings? Did you have support from your family? Did anyone in your family ever talk about sex, and what was it like? And the last question was, how much did your pregnancy affect your schoolwork? He had taken a health class in the 9th grade that just went over the basics of diseases and obesity. His health class didn't really go over safe sex or prevention of pregnancy. He feels that it went over it maybe a couple times, but it wasn't addressed enough as it should have been. He felt that he had to branch off from his peers, which made his group much smaller, but he liked that it made it smaller because then he saw who his true friends really were. He had support from his family after the fact of the announcement. And on the side of the family ever talking to him about sex, it was, again, basic sexual education, like, these are condoms, don't have sex. After he found out his girlfriend was pregnant, he lost motivation in high school, so he didn't really care very much. But once he got into community college, and he's going to community college now, he feels motivated to go and support his family. I just want to discuss now my entire experience, which is basically, I don't know how people do it. It's one of the scariest things. I didn't even have a real life baby and it was still scary. And I just don't know how people do it. Drop everything. Because a lot of people have always told me that I'm going to be a good mother one day. But are they saying that because I'm going to be a good mother or because I'm a girl? And I kind of have to be a mother. Taking care of, honestly, Lincoln would have died. He would have died. I wasn't a careless mother for that school week. He probably would have survived. He would have been crying a whole lot because I wasn't there for him all the time. My grandma took care of him during the day, took care of him. And I came home after the day was over and just took care of him in the morning, early in the morning, and late at night. That was my project. God, I really wish I passed high school.